Hey guys, this is RogueBlades, and today we're going to be playing a little support on Spunky Cola Arena. Now, I like to play support once in a while. It's certainly not my main class. I'd probably say it's my second favorite class behind Assassin. I like to play it when we have, too many Assassins, or I just feel like support would be a better use to my team than Assassin. And I like to start my skill picks with level 2 hack and level 2 turret. That's pretty standard. I don't think any high-level support would really argue there. I like to keep my passives for clutch. Unless it's a serious game, then I'll upgrade passive 2 before airstrike 2. And kind of like the assault, I like to get airstrike 3 before anything else. Like I said, unless it's a really serious game, then I'll probably go for hack 3 or turret 3 first, just depending on what's needed. As you saw from the rollout here, I tried to go for that grab lift so I could put my fire base up there. That is an incredibly good spot to keep your fire base on Spunky. It allows you to rain fire down on bots from a relatively safe position. The only thing that is in danger of killing it is probably an enemy airstrike or gunner tank type stuff, but even then you can predict that, you can see that coming, and you can react. And as a result of not being able to get field control as much as I wanted to, I had to push back, keep my firebase here. This is an alright spot for firebase. I'm not entirely sure if it's out of the ejector spot. I always forget just how far it is, and a lot of times it gets my firebases killed. But so right now I'm just running around, keeping everything safe, playing a really defensive game. Peek out here, I see the enemy firebase. I'm gonna try to airstrike that when I can. And so now I'm just walking around, healing my firebase. I see this sniper, and of course, here comes the other support trying to airstrike mine, and he is successful. So now I have to buddy up, I have to get even more defensive because I've got nothing to protect me. I use my third-person view there to see the sniper. That's really good. I mean, that can keep you from getting headshot or just popping around a corner and getting killed. Might not have been such a good idea to stop and throw an airstrike. I did that to kind of pressure him away. Airstrikes can be an incredibly useful tool, not only for killing, but map denial and to cover your tracks when you're escaping. And now I decide to get a little kill hoary. I see this assassin, get the shotgun blast, miss the second. He grabs, but I don't think so. Eat my knee, bro. And you gotta love getting those grapple kills on assassins. Extra money, and now I have the spot I want. This is a golden spot, assuming the enemy support can't airstrike it. And for some reason, he did not. And he didn't really for the rest of the game. I must have gotten lucky, or maybe he just didn't understand what was going on. But now I'm in a tight spot because there's a sniper and an assassin and another assassin, and they all want to give me hugs. And I don't want hugs, so I'm just gonna camp on the grab lift. I go for this. I don't know why I didn't, switch to shotgun, but played a really heavy heal hurt gun game in this particular game, and it worked out for me. But now, I'm going to try to push up with my assault friend here, getting a little bit more map control, try to keep them contained in their base. And I do have an airstrike, which I use here. I only really try to push up like that if I have one of those to cover my retreat, because especially in that little corridor, no one's going to try to push you. They're not going to try to run through that, and if they do, you just run to your fire base, and you're safe. So I get a nice little kill there, but now I see an invisible assassin, so I'm just going to retreat, be safe. I want to protect my juice, because I build juice pretty reliably, but it is slow, and you don't want to, throw it away on a stupid death. And now I'm going to pressure this sniper with a little bit of heal hurt gun, and I throw that airstrike to keep that gunner at bay, thinking I can split them up and we can take them apart separate. But he decides to try to run that, and he dies for it. But now my team has incredibly good map control. We are up here on their spawn practically, and my firebase is covering everything else. Anyone who gets back there is going to have to handle that, and I can see its health, so I know if it's in danger. I threw that airstrike once again to keep them away and run away. It's great for retreating. And I rehack my firebase there. I try to push in with my assault friend because I see he's in trouble. Then I get in trouble, so I have to pop my juice. But I get a nice little double because of it, because juice shotgun is horribly strong. And so now I push up, throw a little airstrike. That can be really good to catch people off guard. I don't always get them. It's kind of a glory thing, but I like to do it. And my firebase just got another kill for me, which is great. And my whole team is on the Annihilator, and so of course I'm going to grab that. And this is really good coming up, because I notice there's fighting. You can see the explosion up there, so I decide to throw an airstrike, and I get a double. And a triple, because my firebase is about to kill something else. It's just great. And there's another solid tip regarding airstrikes. If you can, you should always try to throw it underneath where you want to hit, because that way the people you're intending to hit with it won't see the beacon. They might see the little ray before the God Rod hits, but they're going to be caught off guard frequently. So this firebase has to go, and I'm the one to do it, so we'll handle that. And you know, you really need to overheal your teammates. It helps you build juice, keeping them healed and having you always heal something, even though when they're fully overhealed you're not building juice very fast. It's better than nothing, but you're going to keep them alive and they're going to love you for it. And when you're playing with people who kind of know what's going on, you're going to be, your best use to them is healing them. But I should say, other players, when a support is healing you, you are not God. This is a little mentality that carried over from the TF2 crowd, I think. When a medic was healing you, you weren't invulnerable, you just had a medic. So you need to let us kind of stay calm and don't run in thinking that you're invincible, because you're not. You're going to die like an idiot and I'm going to laugh at you. And so now I'm just doing the support thing, constantly switching targets, making sure everything is overhealed, including my turrets and teammates. And I see this assassin, and my assault friend here is definitely going to handle that. This guy's Juan. He played a pretty solid game with me. I think he goes like 22-1. Very, very good. I mean, it really helps to have someone who knows what they're doing. It makes my job a lot easier, so shout outs to him. And I mean, the class I'm playing is support, and as the name implies, you support. You're not an offense class, you're a defense class. And it makes the job real hard when everyone is going and just running in and dying. And now I'm pressuring their base again with a little bit of airstrike action. Like I said, really good for catching people out of spawn. If you get really good at it, you can kind of count their respawn timer and just think 5, 4, 3, 2, now I throw the thing, and they come out and they die. So a little bit of overheals. I see this assassin tearing up our bots, and I go to chase him for some reason. That was not smart. And as I'm running away, I'm trying to get the hurt gun out to heal myself, but it has that stupid lag glitch. Weapons, oh, I hate that. Please fix that. So now this gunner thinks he can take my firebase, and he is sadly mistaken. And it looks like my firebase is now unhacked, and I'm about ready to hack it. I see that there are some enemies over there. Probably not the best idea, but there are also 2 or 3 of my friends up there to handle it. So the second I get done with that hack, I immediately go to heal my teammates, especially this Assault 1, because he has juice, and I want him to have an effective juice, and overhealing someone with juice makes them incredibly strong. This Firebase, gotta go, taking it out again, not a very good placement on his part, and so now we're just gonna push up, because we've killed a couple of their guys, we know that they're still kind of in spawn, and so we get a little aggressive. The sniper comes out, and the assault, of course, knows the way to handle it. And the guy's stuck in the wall. I love it. And so, you know, here comes another airstrike. Like I said, just kind of pressuring the spawn. It doesn't work out for me so well in this game. In other games, I get so many kills doing that, and it's silly. And I go for the Annihilator again because, of course, it's safe. I have my Firebase covering me. I have my teammates between me and their spawn. There's no way I feel any pressure. And now I have juice. I'm going to take a peek and then juice in. Going to try to take out this turret. No problem here. They're not even down here to defend it. And this guy deploys and get a little bit of red tentacle action. Gunners, please don't do that. If you're on my team especially, don't just deploy at your base. You're not helping. You're just going to get yourself killed by stupid crap like that. And so now I just saw my assault friend. He is going to wreck in there, hopefully do some damage. And I'm just going to hold steady in the middle, covering my teammates and making sure no one gets past the firing line. I see this assassin, going to try to throw an airstrike at him. That can be really helpful, really effective, but he kind of saw through it. So now we are on the home stretch of this game. It seems like we have a pretty firm grasp on the map. And this firebase is here, but, you know, we're going to handle it. Looks like the assault's going to handle it. And I get an airstrike kill here. It looks like the support maybe walked through the ice trap and didn't see the beacon. Maybe the ice trap kind of confused him a little, but I will take it, and I will get a taunt, and I will get extra money, because mo money, you know. And there's the win. An assassin, you know, just going to sword down the ball. Assassins don't do that. There's another tip. Your shuriken launcher does a shitload more damage, and your sword does embarrassingly low damage. And there's the win. I had a good game, 15-0, flawless game. I didn't top the charts, but it's not my job to top the charts, and I don't feel bad about not topping the charts. I feel like as long as I'm a supporting people, I am doing my job. And hopefully from that video you kind of saw what the support's real role is. You know, keep firm map control, aid their teammates by overhealing and pushing up with them, but not to get overextended because you cannot retreat like everyone else. And once again, like always, it has been my pleasure to do this commentary. So until next time, stay sneaky. This has been RogueBlades.